and finds Xavier Worthy. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That's complete right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Pistol now for Mahomes. He's on the move. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up second down. Running it now out of the gun. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, Britton Covey. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. They send him left out of the slot. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On first down, here's Daniels. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. They send Samuel Wright. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Another carry for him. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Running back sent in motion. Keeps for offsets. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Well, no look on his first look of the game. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Mecole Hardman now on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. He's racing past midfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Butker to try the point after. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Covey now to return this. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. From the 30 on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Daniels on 1st down. On the move, headed right. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
15. Yellow. Watch out.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it, and he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
I don't need to.
Off play action. It's Mahomes. This one's caught. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Daniels. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Take it off with it again. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 17. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie this game at 21. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Here's a give up the middle. Escapes a defender. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. On the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And that will set up first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Daniels from the pistol. Flushed it. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Jayden Daniels with the touchdown. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Yellow. Right side.
2nd and 10 now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Play action, Mahomes. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15. Right side.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
We're good.
Working quickly here.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Right side.
From the 18 on 2nd down. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Right.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down.
Come back. Yellow. Right side.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Right side.
Back to throw it. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 32. Buys time, rolling right. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Right side.
He'll get this one to Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down.
Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
The score, Commanders 28, Chiefs 21.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Force a sm-
Real problem since tripping up grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my day I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you, less is money or prize. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it.